We are back in Joshua Tree. Unfortunately, I could not score a campground. Came too late even for the first come, first serve. Bell, White Tank, and Hidden Valley sites are first come, first serve, but unless you're here like at 9, they're done. In the meantime, enjoy some footage of the park. Make sure you guys check out my Joshua Tree National Park playlist on YouTube. I have camping videos at Jumbo Rocks, Black Rock, even one on Cottonwood early on, and some trail guides, and this playlist continues to expand over time. Make sure you guys stay tuned for next week or next following weeks. I will be doing a review on the Front Runner rooftop tent. First thing is first, we're staying at Joshua Tree Lake RV and Campground on the north side of the park. So there's water, showers, there is a place that you register. I'm gonna go through the rules if you guys decide to stay here so you know what they are. Off the bat, price is comparable to the park. We weren't able to find anything in the park. Tent camping, each kid under 12 and under is $5. 2 adults 30 and the dog was 5, so 40 bucks total. Things to know, check out by 11 a.m. or let us know if you plan to stay later for an additional fee. Office hours 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Quiet hours 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Management reviews is, no behavior, bad behavior, any negligent fireworks are prohibited. All fires will be contained inside the burn barrels, and I'll show that in a second. Please do not leave fires unattended. The use of firearms, bows, parents, slingstarts are not permitted on the grounds. Pretty straightforward things, right? What you'd expect. Do not gather vegetation, protected native plants are toxic when burned. No drone flying. Please keep pets on leash at all time. Fishing is by feet only. Please no swimming or wading in the lake. Children must have adult supervision at all times when near the lake or playground. Please respect your neighbors with regards to noise and dust. No pool or other water features. All guests must comply with COVID-19 policy. At the park, you can ask for kind of what campgrounds are available, and I'll put some pictures in and a map here as well, because the BLM dispersed camping area is by Reagan Road, and we passed that. This is a bit further up north. So this is an option. If you don't want to stay BLM and you actually want to stay somewhere where there's potable water and showers and bathrooms, this is a good option on the north side of the park. I am back in my car because it is slightly raining outside. Don't know if you guys can see that. Don't want to get the camera wet. So I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly. Pros and cons. We'll start with the pros. Very close to Joshua Tree. That's obviously a pro if you're gonna stay outside of Joshua Tree. There is some Wi-Fi. There's a hotspot, but you really don't need it. Like, I was able to stream Netflix without connecting to any Wi-Fi hotspot. Bathrooms and showers with actual running water is a big plus. Dish cleaning station with potable water. The office here, when you register and you come in, does have supplies, so if you forget anything, you can get it there, which is always great that you can do that at the actual site. And you are away from the highway. It's relatively quiet depending on your neighbors. The cons, this place is just not very aesthetic. Depending on where you are, there's power lines and it's just not very aesthetic. There's not a lot of privacy. The RV section does have privacy because it has more trees in between each kind of car. Here it's very, very open, so there's definitely not a lot of privacy. And my recommendation if you're gonna come camp here is to not camp next to the dish cleaning station. At nighttime, I felt like there was just constant people walking around us. And when you're trying to go to sleep, that's not necessarily what you wanna hear. So us being right next to it was fine at first, but then at night, it's just, I felt like people were literally consistently walking around our campsite. Overall, definitely better than BLM, obviously, right? BLM is nothing. Facilities are better than inside the park, meaning there's running water, bathrooms that actually flush, sinks, right? All that stuff, but it actually doesn't outweigh being inside the park. I would definitely come here again if I was not able to find a spot in the park, which is exactly why we're here this time, but obviously you're much better off staying inside the park just based on the hiking, based on most sites in the park just have beautiful, beautiful scenery, and that's part of what you want to enjoy when you're camping, especially camping in Joshua Tree. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it useful. Again, this is a good option if you can't find a spot in the park, but overall I would say it's pretty average. Nothing too spectacular about it. I'll see you guys next week.